show during the next 10 minutes will discuss the most important business events taking place between July 9th and 15th. You're watching Events Around the Corner on Kazakh TV. On July 9th, the European Parliament will consider a copyright bill that may restrict photographers' freedom. The third International Quantum Technology Conference will begin in Moscow on the 13th. Parliament will go on summer break in Kazakhstan on July 15th. Let's discuss this news in detail. The European Parliament will vote on a new copyright bill related to taking photographs in the street. The Wikipedia signpost reports that this will be an amendment to the copyright reform. The amendment stated that the commercial use of photographs, video footage or other images of works which are permanently located in physical public places should always be subject to prior authorization from the authors or any proxy acting for them. If the bill is approved, photographing in public places in Europe will be seriously restricted. Rather than allowing people to take and publish their own photographs of buildings and monuments in public places, full permissions, clearances, royalties and use of authorized images would be required for videos, photographs, paintings or drawings with any potential commercial use. This would end a long-standing tradition in many countries that the skyline and the public scene should belong to everybody, reads the signpost. The 14th Summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and 7th Summit of BRICS will end in Ufa on July 10th. Both are chaired by Russia. The leaders of the participating countries share these platforms to expand the mutually beneficial cooperation in various fields. The programs to fight terrorism, separatism and extremism for 2016 to 2018 and the expansion of the organization will be discussed at the SCO Heads of State meeting. India and Pakistan are main candidates for full membership. According to Kazakh political scientist Dosim Satpayev, when these two nuclear states join the SCO, the organization's authority in the international arena will grow. In addition, the experts said that SCO participants are expecting a stronger economic cooperation within the Union, an initiative vigorously promoted by China. The 7th Summit of BRICS will focus on real partner relations between the members, attraction of new participants, and plans to reform the global financial structure. Foreign observers are monitoring the developments. US journalist Greg Strax presumed in his article for The Diplomat that the UFA negotiations might change the alignment of forces in the region, weaken the US influences and lead to the redivision of the world map. The bill on the securities market was supposed to be passed in Belarus on July 11th, but the enactment was postponed until January 1st, 2016. Finance Minister Vladimir Amarin stated that the necessity for correcting a big amount of documents and passing new regulatory acts was one of the reasons why the date is being pushed. According to him, there will be amendments made to 20 government regulations, 11 decrees and other documents. In addition, the Belarusian president set the task of making the National Bank a mega regulator in all the segments of the Belarusian financial market. Therefore, corresponding changes have to be made to the legal framework. The new law provides for disclosing the information on companies' financial and economic activities in quarterly and annual reports. This provision will cover the issuers of securities except shares of closed joint stock companies. In that case, this information should be disclosed only if a company buys its own shares or someone buys the controlling stock in a company. At the same time, the law comprises an inside information disclosure clause. The international forum titled "Water is the Foundation of Life and Industry" will end in St. Petersburg on July 12th. Underground waters are a precious water resource in many countries. They are used for industrial and agricultural purposes. Health of people and sustainability of the economy depend on water. According to experts, there will be a catastrophic deficit of water by 2025. It is crucial to take measures to regulate water production, ensure rational use and purification today without any delay. The objective of the forum is to create an expert meeting point for government authorities and companies which consume and produce industrial and potable water in order to solve these issues. Leading industrial experts, heads of industrial enterprises, producers of potable water, and representatives of regulatory and control authorities will attend the forum. It should be noted that Kazakhstan's underground waters contain around 95 cubic kilometers of potable water. The third International Conference for Quantum Technology will begin in Moscow on July 13th. The event is organized by Russia's Quantum Center. The conference will be dedicated to latest quantum physics developments, relevant technologies and outlook for their commercialization. The event will gather more than 100 researchers from 12 countries. Among those are scientists from the California Institute of Technology, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Yale University and the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Representatives of the quantum centers of Singapore, Barcelona and Copenhagen will also attend. Russian Minister of Education and Science Dmitry Livanov, Head of Rosnano Anatoly Chubais, General Director of Rosatom Sergei Kiriyenko, and heads of Russian offices of Microsoft, Yandex, Google, IBM, Intel and Acronix have also been invited. They will discuss with scientists the prospects for commercialization of promising developments. On July 14th, Microsoft will end the technical support of Windows Server 2003. A year ago, the company shut down support updates for the Windows XP operation system. However, the US Navy was one of the latest customers for this software. Microsoft closed a $9.1 million contract with US Navy on continued custom support for security updates on the 100,000 workstations still using Windows XP, Office 2003, Exchange 2003 and Windows Server 2003. According to Stephen Davis, a spokesman for the Navy's Space and Naval Warfare Systems Command, the Navy relies on a number of legacy applications and programs that are reliant on legacy Windows products. Until those applications and programs are modernized or phased out, this continuity of services is required to maintain operational effectiveness. The full contract could extend to 2017 and be worth up to $30.8 million. On the same day, July 14th, the largest online retailer Amazon will start supplies of the Echo Smart Speaker. This is a wireless speaker with integrated artificial intelligence. The device is controlled by voice from the distance of 9 meters, features far-field human voice recognition, and presents information with a natural voice. The gadget can provide information, answer questions, play music, read the news, check the weather, and order goods you frequently purchase from Amazon. In addition, Echo uses music streaming services. In the future, the device will be taught to manage smart devices at home, such as electrical appliances and laundry machine. The standard model of Echo costs $180. It can be shipped worldwide. Not long ago, Amazon set up the Alexa Fund. The latter will invest in startups that develop artificial intelligence and are able to teach smart devices to talk like people. The fund is $100 million. The only requirement for investment seekers work on creation of voice technologies that could change the lives of users in a better way. Head of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is sure that the use of the human voice can fundamentally change the way people use technology. To date, the fund has invested in 7 projects. Deputies of the upper and lower chambers of Kazakhstan's parliament will prolong their work until July 15th, as stated in the corresponding decree. Let me remind you that at the opening of the fourth session of the parliament, President Nazarbayev suggested that deputies cut their summer break. He stressed that the challenges of the 21st century require synchronous action from all institutions of state power. Majlis Speaker Kabibullah Jakupov said parliament was facing a lot of work which required coordination with other state bodies and effective time management. Regular parliament sessions are held once a year from the first working day of September to the last day of June. There is no provision in the constitution banning the prolongation of this term. The decision to reduce the summer session was passed unanimously. This has been our perspective on the coming week. You've watched Events Around the Corner. See you next time on Kazakh TV.